So looking ahead to the SONA, important changes regarding Eskom and other state-owned enterprises are expected to be announced at the State of the Nation address tomorrow at 7 o'clock.
Two senior economists have praised President Cyril Ramaphosa's efforts to revive the economy, but say each economic sector rather needs to be re-engineered for growth. They say intervention in the ailing health of state-owned enterprises is one area that will be in sharp focus.
The failure of the economy to grow fast enough, the lack of job creation as well as the country's investment are key factors that will shine the spotlight on this address. Chief Economist at Pan-African Investment and Research, Dr. Iraj Abedian, says this year's address is almost as important as former President Nelson Mandela's 1994 inaugural speech. He says the crisis that the country faces is much bigger than the ailing state-owned enterprises.
We have a crisis of no credible energy policy. We have a crisis of no credible way out of this lack of economic growth. Call it the growth hole that we have found ourselves in. And beneath that is a crisis of confidence in ourselves, that our business sector can engage and invest for the long term.
So far, the right noises have been made from private participation to possible partnerships, but the excessive bailouts given to SOEs and allegations of corruption associated with these companies have made the stability of these entities look far out of reach.
There are no replacement for re-engineering each sector to be fit for growth. For example, mining. We have to re-engineer it. Energy sector, we have to re-engineer it, not Eskom, the energy sector totally. Agriculture sector, housing sector, tourism sector, and so it goes. And very importantly, the financial sector.
Mike Schuessler, chief economist at economists.co.za, says so far President Ramaphosa's policies deliver more promise, but he's concerned about the pace of delivery.
I give him 80% for what he's promising to do, but only 40 or 50% for what has been achieved. And the reason I say that is our fixed investment is still declining. The youth employment services have not really taken off. We don't expect that there would be hundreds of thousands of jobs, but one thought that perhaps by now we would be at 50 or 60,000 jobs, and at the moment it's a tenth of that.
Is now out of recession, the low growth rate still lingers. Schuessler says the easiest place for government to begin fixing is the state-owned enterprises, but politics seem to get in the way.
You have to bring your labor union partners on board, because Eskom you can fix if you split it up and you privatize the generation part in 2 or 3 companies. You can use that money to build new power stations. It will be financed by private enterprise. You probably have to look at a lot other state companies like SAA of closing them down. Those are the easy parts to fix economically, but politically that's difficult for him.
Rating agencies and the investment community will look to the State of the Nation address for clues on what further measures government intends to take to get the economy back to healthy levels. Diabo Seto, SABC News, Johannesburg.